Welcome to Wyatt and Mitch
Oh my
play
god.
Final Fantasy Tactics, War of the
So
Wyans.
this was not the energy I was expecting to have because literally right before we went into this, Mitch was like, "So Batman died," and I was like, "Yeah, Batman's dead. It's really sad. We can talk, I guess, talk about Batman a little bit when we play this game." And then you opened with that, and now I'm in two different emotional states, and I don't know how to reconcile them. So thank you.
So Kevin Conroy passed today, which sucks.
Yeah.
He
Fuck.
he
Can't
was the
return.
voice of he was the voice of Batman for my whole life. He defined the character for me. It's also really like he wrote both DC and Marvel have done Pride issues the last couple years, and Kevin wrote a story for the last one, and
What?
that was how a lot of people found out he was gay.
What?
Uh-huh. Batman's been
Man.
gay the whole time.
Man.
Yeah.
Rip to a king.
Yeah.
It's so funny, like, Batman has gone through so many iterations, like, so many different actors have played him, and so because of that, like, to me, Kevin Conroy, like, truly was, like, Batman in a way, because, like, the 90s show filled so much of my, like, Batman experience.
Yeah, it's in many ways it's like it's the foundation, it's the blueprint for modern Batman and what we think about it in like for good
Mhm.
and ill, like a a take they do have in the animated series in that universe, and this directly shows a lot in Batman Beyond too, is just that like Bruce gets really fucking harsh as he gets older. He gets worse,
Yeah.
which is like a sad thing, but also is like it's something that can feel like a true version of a character, like they were wanting to do something with it, which is like that's the whole point behind that's like one of the whole things behind Batman Beyond is like Terry re-entering his life and seeing like Bruce start to come back, because by that point he's pushed everyone
Yeah.
away. Um However, thing I was doing, I was watching some of my favorites, and I put on Bane because I've always enjoyed Bane as a character. He's fun, and it's just and he's a very rare instance in the original animated series. He has like two appearances,
Yeah, he's not in that show very much.
but also shoutouts because like they actually have like um Bane is South American, which is great. Uh and it's a small thing, but it's a pet peeve I have, and this is fucking Schumacher's fault.
Mm-hmm.
Um which is in so many things, uh they'll like disconnect Bane from the Venom and then he'll just shrink to like a normal sized guy.
Mm-hmm.
When it's just like, no. He, the whole thing is that Bane can fight Batman normal, and then he
Yeah,
hulks
the
out.
Venom makes him even scarier. He's a big dude, just Venom makes him
He,
even scarier.
yeah, it's like the whole thing is like, oh,
Bigger Bane.
this guy is Batman's match, and then super strength.
Yeah.
It was a greater success than could have been foreseen.
I mean, not to boast, but I dare say our success owed itself to me.
Even Count Minimus has fallen on hard times there.
Then the legends speak true. Treasure sleeps on that island. Aye, that it does. Treasure beyond worth, down in the depths, out of sight and reach. It's bound to be guarded by traps, no? Else it would sleep in some noble's vaults by now. More than traps, a wizard, if talk be true. Soul as dark as the caverns he calls home.
We walked into a session 1 of a D&D
Yep.
game.
No thank you is what I say to that then. A man would have to be a fool to go there. 'Tis no place for the craven, that much be true. To enter is to bid goodbye to the light of day. What do they call the place again? Midnight's deep, and rightly so.
How so? 'Twas I who saw the task completed.
You? What did you do but almost get us? What are you looking at? Be on your way. This is no show.
And then we stole their raid location from them.
I love that that's the setup to this place. It's just this D&D party arguing with each other.
Hey boy, you look like you could use some gil. I've got rats in me cellar.
So yeah, does the animated series do the thing where Bane just becomes like a normal little guy?
No, they don't. He,
Okay.
it was just, they don't, and I was, like, really glad to see it, because, the other big touchstone, I'd say, for modern, like, nowadays, is the Arkham series, which did do that. And it's just a thing that always pisses me off. Anyway,
Is Millie Tool good?
I don't know, I haven't used her.
It seems like she's just worse Sid.
Everyone is worse Sid.
Well, yes, true. But I mean, her power set specifically appears to be similar to Sid's. I think they're... Because she's Divine Knight.
Yeah.
How do I look at her stuff from the...
I don't think you can do it from this menu.
Oh, great, okay.
Anyway, if anyone listening is engaging with capitalism, I highly recommend watching the DC Animated Universe. It's legitimately all good. They have all of it on HBO Max. Watch Batman, watch Superman, watch the Justice League. We started talking about Batman, but I should say, if you don't understand why Superman's great, that animated series is so fucking good. Clancy Brown will forever be my Lex Luthor.
God, all of our non-named characters are so underleveled.
They're dead to us now.
Yeah. We have Sid in our party. Who needs anybody else? We do need a healer. I think I'll just bring Alicia. Oh, no, I guess we have Mustadio.
Uh-huh.
I could bring Drake.
I could bring a healer. Or I could bring Drake.
Listen, Drake's my man. I'm gonna bring Drake. Let's see how it goes.
I
think I can swap out characters between battles, so if this party setup does not work for me, we can always switch. But yeah, it's time for Midlight's Deep. It's time for the super dungeon. We're gonna go kill a wizard, maybe.
Yeah. Okay, that's it. I just had, like, one of the characters' voice enter my head, and I'm going, who the fuck was the voice actor for Darkseid? And it's Michael Ironside.
Oh, man. Are we just in darkness?
Oh, this is great.
Interesting.
Moody.
It is moody. That's a cow. I assume it's a minotaur.
Behold the mighty Manitar.
It's a Wizenkin. There's a pickaxe.
Is that a...
Can I rotate?
Did I just do a... Is that a Venture Brothers reference? No, no. Manitars are from Gravity Falls.
Oh, yes, that's right.
Wait, it might also be Venture Brothers.
I like this track.
It's also Venture Brothers. We confirmed that Gravity Falls and Venture Bros, same universe. Which also connects it to the Rick and Morty universe, unfortunately.
Oh no. I think this is a new song.
Seems like.
It's one I haven't heard for a while anyway. Time for Mustadio's extremely mediocre damage. Oh, I should have given him Balthier's gun. Oh well.
I mean, you couldn't switch equipment in that menu either,
No.
so...
It's a lot of enemies. Oh, I think we have heard the song a couple times before, but it's a rarer one. Ramza, can you get down here? Yes! Oh, rip. Have we thrown aside all our cool classes that we spent so much time leveling up solely for Ramza and his, like, overpowered lads? Yes. Oh!
Dude, don't step in that
Don't
space.
step on the traps, I guess, that we can't see. Should we have brought... Oh, crap, we should have brought a rogue. I didn't realize this was, Oh, what's that D&D? What's that bad D&D dungeon that's famous?
The Tomb of Horrors.
The Tomb of Horrors, yes, thank you.
God, I should bring out that, like, fake DM voice more.
One day, like, for April Fools or something, you should run, like, a D&D, like, adventure and just do that whole voice the whole time.
Oh, absolutely. Okay, guys, it's been a year. It's April 1st again. Here's the first edition of my game out. Let's play D&D, though.
The problem is that D&D is a hard game to just make people play because it takes so long to make a character.
Oh, no, I'll just hand you guys characters.
Oh. Yeah, that would solve that problem.
Like, I mean, I know my players well enough that I can hand you guys characters I
Yes.
could play.
Yes. Can we heal our robot with items?
Yes, I believe. I'm
Right,
very
I think the
certain.
thing that didn't work was magic, which is totally fine because we have a non-magical healer with us.
Yes, because the robot believes in no gods.
Yep. The robot has maximum atheism. Oh my god, Sid. Oh my god. Sid, you terrify me. You just killed 3 people.
Uh-huh.
Who needs anyone else? I know I've said this before, but Sid truly is that like Fire Emblem character that they give you at the start as a trick, except they give him to you at the end as a gift.
It's the funniest thing to me is I like Sid here. I feel like Sid should have been the character we go on like a massive side quest to get, and not just like
the game just
the
gives
character
this
they
to
give.
him, yeah. Like he's worth 1,000 more than Cloud.
I mean, Cloud is funny to me being the Donald.
Yes, but like who? I mean, I was gonna say who would put in the work. People would put in the work. People love Cloud, and people like
Yeah,
to
people
grind
fucking
in
love
video
Cloud.
games. But could not be me. I don't have time for that. I'm in grad school. I can't believe we're finishing this game. It only took us like 3 months.
I mean, we could finish it earlier, but there was a mega dungeon, and we took that as a personal slight.
I don't know if I'm prepared, like, emotionally to finish this game tonight anyway, so I'm happy to just do the mega dungeon in chat. So far, this has not been bad. I say that on level 1 of, like, 10, however. I like that monk lady, A, is just in this dungeon for some reason, and B, is just guarding there.
It is very funny.
That's what I would do if I saw Sid. Well, no, I would run in the opposite direction, but if I couldn't run in the opposite direction, I would indeed put my guard up and not take it down. Man, our robot's range is incredible.
Uh-huh.
This character we did have to do a super long side quest for and was totally worth it.
Uh-huh.
Oh man, the Dragoon isn't even gonna get to hit. I'm just gonna use Hallowed Bolt again, a move I get completely for free.
Oh god, no!
Well, 1 round down. So other than Batman, what else has been up with you? It's been like, oh, cool, it puts us back to the menu. So we don't have to... I was truly worried that if we lost a level, we'd have to do the whole thing over again.
I mean, usually it lets you do the save between. It just doesn't kick you out, but that is nice.
Yeah, lets us respec. That is very nice. That makes this feel less like a daunting challenge.
I don't know. Life is what it is. I went out with a friend to a drag show last night. Ooh. Trying to force myself to write. Doing Christmas shopping.
Christmas shopping. How's the drag show? You didn't tell me about that.
Well, it was a very, like, spur of the moment thing. And it was really loud and bright, and there were too many people. And then halfway through, some seats opened up, so we were able to like sit out of the way and didn't have lights like pounding into my eyes. And then I really liked it.
That's good. Yeah, I saw Lucy Dacus on Tuesday, and we got in line. It was like a open seating thing, so like you didn't have assigned seats, which means the people who lined up earlier were the people that got to shove their way, or would not have to shove their way up to the stage because they could just go stake out a spot and stand there and wait for more and more people to come in until suddenly they're overwhelmed on all sides by a throng. And so we managed to get in before that happened, and found ourselves surrounded. And it was not comfortable waiting an hour for the show to start, standing surrounded by people on all sides. But when the show started, I forgot about that and just enjoyed it, so. Who's our... Oh, Miss Audio.
Where's that guy, Toadman?
Where's my guy, Toadman? Lucy Dacus, very good. Excellent show. 10 out of 10. I like that song about killing your partner's dad.
You would.
Is this whole dungeon just black? Did they just not make assets for this dungeon?
I mean, it's an aesthetic.
It is an aesthetic. It is an aesthetic. It's not exactly what I was expecting. Like, part of me wonders, like, is there a secret torch mechanic that we don't know about?
No, much like Dark Souls 2, it was cut in development.
Uh-huh.
So,
oh my god.
Game Maker's Toolkit just released a video about the world design of Elden Ring.
Yes. I just watched the two previous ones to that. The skater Zoom game.
Roller Dome.
Roller Dome, thank you. And the like game design tips one. Like how developers solve these problems. Both good videos. Shoutouts to GMTK.
Yeah, always interesting. But I've been thinking about, like, end of the year stuff, because I've been keeping track of the things I finish. And Elden Ring is a thing I keep thinking about. Because it's a game where I sure did enjoy the journey, if not the destination.
Yeah, you were talking to me just the other day being like, what if I played more Elden Ring?
Yeah, I mean, the thing is that I really enjoyed playing it. Now I know that I'm going to... I kind of hate the ending, and you can't save anyone. Unless we get a DLC that gives us a whole new ending, so... Which it's from, so I wouldn't be surprised.
I'm very excited about DLC for that game.
Yeah, there are definitely spots on the map where they could throw down, like, a new island. Anyway, GMTK started talking off about, just like anecdotally, and it was exactly a thing that... One of the things I loved about Elden Ring was us kind of playing it in tandem and being able to be like, hey, have you gotten to this? I don't want to go into detail, but I remember being like, it was this exact moment where I was like, Wyatt, I got onto an elevator and I started going down.
Yes.
Wyatt, I'm still going down. Wyatt, there's a night sky. I'm underground and there's a night sky above me. Wyatt, what the fuck?
Absolutely, one of the standout moments of that game is like the realization that there's a second map underneath the first one. Yeah, that's my favorite thing about every Souls game. That's why I always try to immediately play anything that those guys put out, like right when it happens. Is like the community aspect of like talking to other people while you're playing it and like being involved in that way is so fun.
It's the thing that's for me that's interesting is like, because if you play a From game later, there's like can be like a very much like, here's a list of best practices, like, hey, if you take the master key, you can go here, 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 grab this, and then, whereas like I had none of that.
Yeah,
and I found one of the best weapons in the game, the sword of Night and Flame, because I was running in a panic.
Yep.
I was like running across the rooftops of like the academy. I was out of like the Estus flask things. Everything there, like, I should not have been there at this point. The fucking hand things were chasing me, and I am just running around trying to hopefully find like a bonfire so I can find my way through here. And I like jumping around, could not have found my way back there to save my life. But I go down jump onto a roof, find a staircase, go down, and then there's just like this weapon with the dopest name, and it turns out like, oh yeah, here's one of the best weapons in the game that's really easy to miss, and I just fucking Benny Hilled my way into it.
Yeah, my I lost what I was gonna say. Elden Ring.
Your hours of going, let me solo every boss.
Did I just heal that guy?
Possibly.
Oh no, I got all his MP. So I stopped him from being able to cast. No, I mean, the back half of that game was easy. Because I had the most OP combo ever. No, the thing I was gonna say is one of my greatest regrets is I played Dark Souls on a whim, because my friend really liked it, and mostly I just heard that it's like extremely hard and like confusing and difficult, and so I'm like, okay, I'll play this game because my friend really likes it, and he talked about it to me in a way that made me curious. But I am gonna play it with a walkthrough, and that's one of the worst things I've ever done. I should not have done that. I had a worse experience with that game because of that.
It's very funny to me.
I just
Dark
need.
Souls
By the
is-
way, I just need to say this is not judging anyone who plays Souls games for with walkthroughs. It's just like the thing I treasure most in games is the sense of exploration that they give you, and Dark Souls is an incredible game for that, and I completely missed out on it, and I'm very mad at past me because present me would love to play Dark Souls for the first time, knowing nothing. Sorry, go on.
Yeah. For me, the thing that I remember is like, grab Dark Souls. By this point, it was like already one of those like greatest hits, get it for $20 kind of situations. And everyone had talked about it. And I played it. And I didn't get past the intro boss. And I was just like, this is... I'll come back to this. And then I played it like 3 months later. And then I was like, I don't like how this feels. Why is this boss so hard? I'll come back to this. And then, like, 6 months later, I pick it up. And then it clicks how to move in that game.
Yeah, there's like something that unlocks in your brain, like when someone in Hunter x Hunter learns Nen for the first time.
Yeah, it's just like, Oh, and then I just played through the entire thing.
Yeah, it teaches you how to play a completely different style of action game that like did not really exist in any form.
It's like when it's very similar to me in the way where if you look at the reviews for the first game that used analog sticks for shooting, people talked about how that it like ruined the entire experience. It's completely unintuitive, and it's just like, oh yeah, but now
these are the same enemies.
But now if you do a first-person shooter game, if you do a first-person game, if you played one, you know how to control the next one, generally. You know the basics, and that's, in a lot of ways, something From has done.
Yeah, ever since, with that in mind, and with the thought of, like, From's style of, like, keeping the same, like, vibe, but iterating, I've been thinking about going back to Sekiro ever since watching that Jacob Geller video that he did on it a few weeks ago. Yeah, cause I'm so bummed that game's not gonna have any DLC. Like that they fully moved on from it. Like I get it, but I would so love to fight more bosses with that game's style of play. So I might just go back and play it again.
Yeah, part of me is like, because I tried Sekiro.
Yeah, you bounced off that, right?
Well, the thing is that I really tried, but I suck at parrying. Yeah. Like, that's not the way that I play Souls games.
It wasn't the way I played Souls games either, but, like, I forced myself to learn how to do it, and it became incredible.
And I kept trying, and it's one of those things where it's like, maybe I'll come back later, but I don't know. Again, it's one of those things where, it's one of those things where I just like, can I please have an option to increase the parry window slightly?
Yeah. And that is extremely fair. I mean, I wonder if anyone's modded it. Because that doesn't seem like it'd be too hard to mod. But,
that's a good question.
Yeah, I'm a big parry guy, but in character action games. And so I had to, like, pretend that Sekiro was a character action game for me to, like, figure out how to engage with it. Like, the parrying in Revengeance is one of my favorite video game mechanics of all time, surprising probably nobody.
I have that installed, and I haven't opened it once.
Oh, man. You gotta check out Revengeance. Genuinely one of my favorite games of all time. I should replay Revengeance. I don't have time. I don't have time to do anything. I'm a grad student, but in my dreams, Revengeance.
Also, sorry, just a very funny thing to me. Listening to the latest Waypoint Radio, and either Patrick or Rob are going, so Ren, what's your opinion of Bayonetta? What's your experience with the series? I'm like, she's a trans woman. She loves Bayonetta. And then just cut to Ren, oh, I love Bayonetta. And I'm like, yeah, I know.
I need to play Bayonetta 2. That game is buried on my Wii U.
I played zero Bayonetta.
Bayonetta good. You played Devil May Cry though, right?
Yes, I love Devil May Cry. Bayonetta was a game I never got around to. I also remember around the time it came out, one of my partners was like, God, this game is deeply problematic and unfeminist.
I don't understand what's happening. I'm just doing the same level again and again. When was that? Was that like 2015, 2014?
When Bayonetta first came out?
Oh, it was right when it first came out. Okay.
Yeah, 2009.
Okay, so like, yeah, okay. Like I mean, there has definitely been a like modern feminist reappraisal / reclamation of Bayonetta.
Because it's just like, man, this game's so gay, and I'm like, this game was directly made in the male gaze.
Hey, I'm sorry for anyone that's been watching for the past 20 minutes. So you have to find the exit. It's a dungeon.
The passage is always hidden in one of 5 different squares in each floor. To find the exit, you need to step on that square.
Nope. Nope.
Every battlefield is completely dark, though the player can see units move in squares. To light the areas, the player must kill enemies to create crystals which light the area up slightly.
You don't want to watch us do that, do you? Do you want to watch us do that? That sounds like pulling teeth. I wouldn't do that.
We wouldn't do that to you.
I wouldn't pull anyone's teeth, let alone my own. Alright, well that's Midlight's Deep.
Mid indeed.
Oh my god. Old video games are wild, y'all.
It's also very funny to me because this is just like, hey, if you step on one of these spaces, you'll get to go to the next level. Also, if you have a special ability equipped and you step on these spaces, we'll roll a dice and you might get a good item.
We don't need good items. We have Sid Orlando on our team. Let's finish this game, I guess. Well, I hope you all enjoyed our half-an-hour chat time as I flailed around in a dungeon.
The names for each level from the original Japanese version and the PlayStation translation pertain to the movie Apocalypse Now with order to the plot.
What? What?
Nogaius is Saigon backwards.
What?
Terminate, Delta, Valkyries. Valapan is Napalm backwards.
Why?
Tiger, Bridge, Voyage, Horror, End.
It's extremely funny.
You know what? I love it when you realize that, like, the fucking Japanophile weebs who are so in love with their culture, and then there's just other guys on the Japanese side who are just like, yeah, this is
Apocalypse
deep.
Now. Hold on, real quick. I need to check and see if Ace Blitzer at Yahoo.com's walkthrough from 2003 still has the GeoCity site up. Oh, it's no. Not even on the Internet Archive. Rip Ace Blitzer.
Okay, hey, so I went to check on this Sekiro parry mod. It was not what I was wanting because it would deflect automatically while you're holding guard. However, I thought I could finish this mod, but unfortunately, and then it goes on to talk about how everyone in his family got COVID and his dad died.
Oh, well. Rip. That sucks.
Yeah, it's like, whoa. Keep watch here. I go to Lord Falmar.
My lord! What secrets lie among these tomes? Sorry, I don't know why I found that sentence so funny.
I'm sorry, it's very funny because there's enemies just on the other side of the stacks,
and Roms is just looking at the books. That's it. Okay, I guess we're gonna fight now.
It's very funny because they're almost doing that one meme that was in the Chainsaw Man of like looking over because you're on different levels.
Oh yeah.
Only Mistadio can see the true world.
Only Sid Orlando can see the true world, and the true world is that it's his world.
Yeet.
Oh my god. Off by 2.
Imagine having the audacity to turn against Sid and try to defeat him. And
I know, right? If I were that archer, I would run away.
Final Fantasy Tactics and the audacity of that bitch.
Unfortunately, he's gonna get shot by Mustadio.
Oh. That's such a good jump sound.
It's very good. The sound effects in this game are great. Some real classic PS1 Foley. How many spaces is that? Too many. I'll just teleport, like here. I'm still thinking about how funny the grass whistle sound effect is. They did their best with what they had.
Yeah.
Do you not have one more range? I thought he had a second range attack. No, I guess not. I'm just gonna hit this guy. Problems that Sid can handle the dudes that are closer. If Sid could go before those guys could go, that'd be great. I would love to be able to hit enemies in a line. Yes! Divine Ruination!
Also, it's very funny. I checked my Tumblr real quick, and I don't follow that many people, so it's mostly just a line of Ash, live blogging Andor and talking about swimming.
Did Ash go swimming?
I can't swim.
Oh, right. Got it. Spoilers for Andor a little bit. By the way, Andor, wow. What a show.
Hey guys, have you ever watched Star Wars and gone, what if this was actually good?
I feel like we're talking about Andor literally every time we've played this game since Andor has come out, but it's because Andor's the best thing on TV right now.
Says Wyatt, the man who's only watching Andor.
So true, I'm watching Chainsaw Man.
There are two wolves inside.
Andor and Chainsaw Man.
Crush the Empire and touch boobs. And honestly, I respect
That's
it.
all anyone needs. This is someone make the like church bad because it won't let you fuck dragons, but it's Empire bad because it won't let you touch boobs.
Denji, we'll let you touch titties if you destroy the Empire.
Can I get that guy from here? If I move here, maybe. Ah, one off. Oh well, I'll just kill this dude. Actually, no.
Hey, Wyatt.
Yeah, whatever. Yeah.
I just found something that's very cursed, but hey, you know, we're finishing.
Oh god.
We're about to finish this. Tactics Ogre Reborn is about to come out.
No, I was literally thinking about that the other day. We could do it. I mean, we couldn't do the save swap thing for the new version of it, but I guess we could do. I don't know if that game has like. I don't know how to. I don't know. You'd set up Parsec. I don't know. I don't know how anything works. We could figure it out. The other thing I was thinking is if we want to, if after we do maybe Tactics Ogre, definitely Final Fantasy IX, You know what the other thing we should play is, if we're gonna continue to do extremely long JRPGs?
Well, I believe the next thing we were going to do is Cuphead, because that won't take us as long.
Are we gonna record that? We could just play that on our own. I don't know. I don't know if we're gonna be very entertaining playing that. I think we'll mostly be going like jump, shoot, attack.
Ah! We can record an episode and see how it goes. We don't have to upload it.
Cuphead special, yeah. No, we should play Front Mission 3. Widely considered to be the best Front Mission game.
I've only touched the first one because the majority of my emulation was Super Nintendo because I'm older than you, and that was what reliably worked.
Oh, the majority of my emulation was Super Nintendo also. Front Mission 3 was the thing I always meant to play as a PlayStation 1 classic on my PSP.
Yeah, I'd have zero problem with that. I also just, like, Front Mission 1 is a game I never got through, but it's a game that I respect so fucking much, because it's just like, dude, it gave me exactly what I wanted. I could modify my mech's equipment, and it changed the combat sprites.
Yep. If you want us to play Front Mission 3, leave a comment. No, okay, do you know the thing of what that game is?
Is this the one where it's like you're playing from an opposite side or something?
Yes. At the start of the game, you can choose what side you're going to be on, and it's 2 games. The game is entirely different depending on which side you pick. The story is completely different.
Okay, so what that'll be is Wyatt and I will just both pick a side.
Oh, wow! You're right, we could do it like that.
We could.
I don't know if that's the best way to play the game, considering I think the bit is you're supposed to play the second one second, and then like...
I'm sorry, it's just very amusing to me, because imagine playing, like, okay, we dragged another friend to this, we have our Switches hooked up, recording at the same time, let's play through Fire Emblem 3 Houses concurrently.
Well, before Lottery talks, there was one other thing I was going to say. Oh yeah, the other thing about Front Mission 3 is it has an entire internet in it. They made like an in-world internet, like between missions you can go on the web and like the websites will update in real time, like there'll be new news or like people will post, and so you can go catch up on the internet every single time you finish a mission, and that owns.
Hey Wyatt.
Yeah.
Do you want to play that now, or do we want to wait for the Switch remake?
Oh yeah, I forgot they're remaking it.
I didn't know that was Front Mission 3.
Yeah, because it's the best one. I mean, we're not going to play it on the Switch. Is that going to come out on other things?
I'm looking, and there are ways to hook it up. Yeah, no, well, okay.
Well, they're remaking all of them.
Yeah, 1 through 3 are getting remakes.
The thing is it going to look any good? Because I might prefer the PlayStation 1 version.
I believe the thing is that they're remaking it, the graphics completely. So I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. I'll have to wait and see, because I really like those sprites.
Yeah, sprites are good.
Front Mission 3 looks incredible.
Yeah. I'll definitely check out Front Mission 1 remake when it drops on Switch, though. That sounds like it'll be a fun time.
Mm-hmm. Oh man, I'm just looking at pictures of Front Mission 3. I love these little mechs so much. Alright, we should play Final Fantasy Tactics.
Yeah.
I will send vendors here. Oh,
very good. Very good. Fioce deanda zoda mufe mal revav oath unto you bound. Time cross you Vassus, throw her, what we pass.
That doesn't sound good. Do they flee before us again? They're performing a dark spell on your sister, Ramza. Okay, now it's just making us go. Fifth level. Okay. It's wizard battle time.
Wizard. We've waited for you, Ramza. How very far you've come, but no further. Your bones will rest here in the darkness. The stones of the monastery make an ironic cairn for a heretic such as you.
No retort, Ramza?
Ramza draws sword.
Yeah, Ramza doesn't need to do a retort.
You know, I've heard that Ramza is a girl's name.
He just needs to go sick him, Sid. Oh, would I use anything other than Hollowed Bolt? I can make a sword come out of the ground and murder people. No, my armor! Oh, that's gonna be annoying, actually. I'm gonna have to steal someone else's power garb. Reminder to do that. Remind me to do that after we do this fight.
Ramza, cover your titties.
Don't let me forget to cover Ramza's titties. That's probably gonna help me remember. Note to self, titty out Ramza. Are you kidding? Oh, okay. For a second I thought he was not in range or too close or whatever. Haha.
Hey, Wyatt.
Uh-huh. Waffrey's so freaking dead. What's up?
Not to... Did you perchance read today's KSBD?
Yes, I did. I was actually thinking about whether or not to bring that up.
I hadn't seen it, and I'm about to start crying.
Yep. Oh, did you check KSBT while we're recording? You fool. Yeah, girl bosses be girl bossing. Be going through their character arcs.
I see the cover of this. The cover of this book was not a lie. I see.
Uh-huh.
Damn, they sure do be breaking them infinities.
Oh, I cannot wait to see Infinity be further broken. Kill 6 billion demons. It's good.
Kill 6 billion demons. The Andor of webcomics.
Does that make Homestuck the Star Wars of webcomics?
Yes, because it's bad and no one will shut up about it.
Yeah. I don't think Homestuck is bad. I have a complicated relationship with Homestuck.
Okay, but much like the sequel trilogies, how do you feel about Homestuck 2?
I continue to want to not know anything about Homestuck 2. What is going on? Why can't I...
Oh, dead speak.
Jonah, I know you're watching. I don't want to know anything about Homestuck 2.
Who's Jonah?
One of my friends.
Hi, Jonah. Tell Wyatt about Homestuck 2. Tell Wyatt about Yippany.
That's the thing I know about Homestuck 2.
I'm sure there's more Yippany lore.
Oh, Ramza's dead. They destroyed Save the Queen? Should we restart?
Oh, there's no restarting. There's only going forward.
God damn. That's my sword. I need that.
I need that sword. I need it to stab.
That's my sword. I'm so offended right now. I can't believe that happened.
My sword.
My sword.
Broken.
Now I just have this blood sword. Damn, that's a special sword.
Uh-huh. We can't get another one.
Give me my health back, motherfucker. I can't duo attack anymore. I'm so hurt. I can't believe you would do that to me.
Also, if nothing else is gonna get Wyatt and I through the dark depression of the winter and everything else, there was a trailer for John Wick 4.
Yes! Donnie Yen is so hot.
I was about to say, that was Wyatt's reaction, was just Donnie Yen hot. It's just, look, that trailer showed exactly what we needed, which was Keanu and Donnie are fighting, wielding gun and sword each. That's all I need.
I don't fully know if he blocks a bullet with his sword in that fight, but it kind of looked like it, and I hope he does.
Either his sword or his jacket.
If anyone can do it, it's Donnie Yen.
You know what? Okay, I'm fully in on John Wick being like, hey, we have this, like, Kevlar fabric, the, like, stuff in the lining. I want to see someone, like, fight John Wick using, like, a battle scarf.
Yes, like Lisa. It's so
or
funny
like
to
one
me
of those
that
rope darts.
It's so funny to me that they reinvented the modern action movie by giving characters HP.
They went, what if we cared about choreography and we showed that choreography happen?
Yeah, the thing that Hong Kong cinema has been doing for thousands of years. Blood sword too! Okay. I can't handle this. I think I'm gonna reset. I can't handle both my swords being broken. My spirit has been broken. You've won this fight. Whatever your name is. It's not Fulmarv, that's the guy. What's his name? Fostery? Ferris? Lawfrey. I'm restarting. This time I'll just kill him immediately.
The other thing I'm looking forward to is that I finally get to get Wyatt to watch a series that I've been trying to watch with him for a while, but we've put off. Because Waypoint Radio is also going to be rewatching the Mission Impossible.
Oh, yeah.
For the... shoutouts to Patrick H. Willem, the greatest support of Cyril Khan in the galaxy, and also the man who made me go, wait, is Mission Impossible actually great?
I mean, that, the movie with Henry Cavill in it is fantastic. That's the one I've watched.
Yeah, look, they're all great except for 2. It's just, really interesting because it's like bringing. It's really interesting because they bring in different directors who all have their own sensibilities, and they're for like the first few, everyone's just able to do their own take on it, and the second one's a big failure, but also, God, I know this director's name. John Woo did the second one. So I think you will still have a good time with it nonetheless.
Yeah, director of Face Off, John Woo. Don't laugh, he directed that movie.
And, you know, and it's just really cool to me that, like, then they hit a point, yeah, Christopher McQuarrie started writing them, writing and directing them in, like, the second half, and it's just like, okay, we have a take and we're going forward, but also constantly seeding in stuff from, like, the original ones and bringing stuff back, and, like, it's really interesting to be like, oh, hey, here are, like, 4 movies and all of this setup and characters and stuff, and it's like somebody else set the board and now you're coming in and, like, doing a story with it and going, what if Superman reloaded his arms?
Mm-hmm. Shoutouts to the trailer editor person who decided to do that.
Yeah.
So stupid, but so iconic.
Yeah. Again, that movie, for quite some time, I was wanting to do a Blades in the Dark hack that spies, and then I found out Sniper's doing that, I believe.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And I'm like, there's a better man on it. But Mission Impossible Fallout, watching that fight scene is what made me go, oh, this is Blades in the Dark. This is a Forge in the Dark fight. They are constantly... no one can roll a 6 to save their life. No one can break this man. It's just, okay, yeah, okay, you do it. And then, which is, like, the thing they get to, not to reiterate Patrick H. Williams' point, watched his video on this. I believe it was when Brad Bird did a movie that, they brought in this idea of just, like, what if their shit is constantly breaking? Like, oh yeah, cool, yeah, you've got, like, here's all of this cool tech, that now roll to use it. Oh shit, yeah, you can, you made a mask, but the voice modulator's broken, so, you can't sound like this guy. You have these, gloves that are gonna let you climb up the side of the building. The right one keeps turning off while you're climbing. Which,
yeah,
knowing Tom Cruise, was just an actual stunt he did.
Uh-huh. I don't think Tom Cruise is a very good person, but he is an extremely professional, like, he's a pro at what he does.
Yeah.
Joffrey is legit chunky.
A chunky boy.
I love the little dance our robot does when it levels up. Yeah, speaking of Mission Impossible, watching Andor has made me go, do I need to watch the Bourne movies? Are those movies good?
I never liked them. I mean, I only tried watching the first one. My parents really loved the books.
Mm-hmm.
But it was one of those things where it's like, I was watching the first one, and it's just one of those things where it's like, I just got lost in it, and it was, it's what, the Bourne movies are what started the shaky cam action trend.
Yeah.
Like, I'm curious, I could probably try revisiting it, and maybe I could follow it now, but I did not enjoy those when they came out.
Yeah, I don't know if I do, but I do feel like I need to watch Michael Clayton.
Is that the lawyer flick? Yes,
Yeah,
okay.
that's the first movie that Tony Gilroy directed.
No, this is very funny, because, God. This is, sorry to be Mitch only listens to one podcast, but I think Patrick mentioned the A-Lab podcast, which got me started listening to it, which is the All Lawyers Are Bastards podcast.
Yes.
Which is just lawyers talking about how fucking shitty the law system is and how bad lawyers are. Which is great.
There is something familiar in this, something reminiscent of our battle with Celia and Letty. You are no mortal man.
No, that I am not. I am something far greater. Fulmarv has made it possible for me to leave behind ignorance, the frailty of the flesh. I am given the gift of life eternal. A joy you can never know.
What drives you to do what you do? What is it you seek?
Questions. So many questions. But your search for answers is in vain. They wait beyond me, forever beyond your reach.
Alright, what about A-Lab?
They did a whole episode just talking about Michael Clayton.
Ah.
Because that's, like, to them, like, the lawyer movie, unless you're talking about some of the, like, Grisham movies. And they were just, talking about what felt true with it.
This isn't good. Oh well. I really was not expecting that teleportation to fizzle. It was not a far teleportation. Now I'm gonna get killed by a wizard.
Hey, Wyatt.
Yeah.
But what if we watched The Great Wall?
I don't know anything about that.
Oh, you don't remember this movie starring Matt Damon about him teaming up?
The one where he's like a Jesuit priest or whatever?
Maybe, but it's about him and like a bunch of warriors fighting monsters on the Great Wall, which was also written by Tony Gilroy.
It was written by Tony Gilroy?
Screenplay by 3 people. He is one of them.
Wild.
Oh, nice. It's got a 35 on Rotten Tomatoes.
Yeah, okay. I just need to kill this man.
This man must die.
Fulmarv must die. I'm not gonna do it. Am I in range to get Ramza back up? Where's my Phoenix Downs? Nope, I'm 1 off. Of course I am. I guess I'll shoot this wizard. Oh, yes! It's time for death.
Big Wobot!
Wobot death. Oh, are we gonna miss out on the dialogue because Ramza's dead?
No, Ramza generally pops up.
I'm gonna quick save just in case. Okay. It is Oh, sorry, it's you.
It is not my time. So much remains to be done. For you, Ramza, I shall cast open the very gates of hell.
Good line read.
Thanks. Lawfrey has apparently taken hold of me. Veos chaos devanda, Zolda ramud veolio. Zomal, reeve of time. By oath unto you am I bound. Timeless, cross you now the vastness of time's gulf. Throw wide her gates that we may pass. We're getting pulled into the embrace.
Are we going into the time stream? Whoa, okay.
I love Final Fantasy's last act bullshit.
Yup. The battle is won, I suppose. Oh, am I gonna get some villain backstory stuff? Did I just go super back far in time? What is this place?
The Necro Hall of Milan.
Oh, this is the Necro Hole.
Never again will you see the skies of Ivalice. Without the glyph, the gate, there can be no return.
So you're gonna crush it?
You know, shoutouts to Lawfrey. Good villain here.
Well.
So, you're saying it's... Ramza, what if it was just you and me until the end of time? Haha, JK. Unless...
I say as I bleed out in this corner.
There's no turning back now. Go. Your sister awaits.
Bleh.
Yeah.
Alma's near.
It's not like I like you, Baka.
For like 10 seconds, I thought the game was gonna give me control. Like, this is truly a Final Fantasy game. Like, I'm gonna start walking around this dungeon. But no, we're gonna do another fight. All my friends came with me.
There's gonna be two positions.
Yeah, I forgot what button I have to push. Let's bring someone else this time.
Let's bring Cloud.
Let's bring Samson.
Okay.
What?
I don't know if I've touched Samson.
Yeah, I know. Drake hasn't been doing very much. We've been getting by fine with 4 dudes. Okay. This isn't exactly what I was expecting. I don't remember this guy.
Sir
at
Lawfrey
all.
is defeated.
Who is this guy?
I'm Knight Templar Cletian.
Is this a guy? Do we know this guy?
I'm Knight Templar Cletian.
Oh. Oh, this is the guy, who, Melia Duel saved us from.
Yes, Knight Templar Cletian.
Yeah, that's like everything. So he's, yeah. It's fine to not remember him.
Then it falls onto me to stop you, if I would do honor to his noble sacrifice. Well then, have at
you.
you.
I knew you were going to say that.
Oh no, defeat Glutian. Everyone steps back. Go ahead, Sid. We're trying to stay out of the splash zone.
Nice block.
Through a goddamn rune blade.
Okay, Sid.
Just gotta kill this one dude, Sid.
Yeah, okay.
Part of me still, thinking about, spy RPG, and part of me's like, you know, it would be really fun to do something, like, in that genre of storytelling, of plots within plots and organizations.
I'm still really excited about Throne of the Void. Which is not fully spy RPG, but is like political machination RPG in a way that would almost certainly involve spies.
Yeah, but we're not playing this. That's not spies. That's the that's the people like at the top who send out the spies.
Right. I see. I still don't know how that game is gonna work. Like, what is a mission in that game? Anyway, rip to Cletien.
Lafre, forgive me. Bleh.
He truly did just go bleh. That flash of light. He must be there. They maybe should have made it so so it was either harder to kill the boss characters or like that there was more going on in the fight, because truly you could just win a fight in 2 turns. It's a slight design error, IMO. I just need Sid to hit him twice. Oh. Poor Samson didn't even get to take a turn. Lost Halidom. Whoa.
Dragons?
Okay. 3-headed dragons. I don't remember this man at all. Beric Fenzer.
Truly, it is a joy that we should meet.
No.
Should chance to meet.
Oh, this is the guy that poisoned everybody.
Oh, okay.
Wait, he died. Wait, we killed him. Truly, it is a joy that we should chance to meet again. I once suffered defeat at your hands, but it will not happen twice. This dead city will be your final resting place. What? Where are we? Are we in Dark Souls 3? What is happening? What is the Necrohole? Is this game going to explain it to us? I can't even tab out to look at the lore tab. I like this song though. It was one of the best tracks in the game, IMO. Love those MIDI strings.
Brain. Wagon.
Are we in the afterlife?
We're in the Necro Hall of Malond.
Right, but what is that? We can assume that the necro part means what necro means, but what's a hole?
It's a space where there is not. This is a space without death.
No, that's a
the
hole.
Necro Hole. Yeah, a hole.
A hole. I'm talking about hull without an e. So you become a pawn of the Lucavi too. Was such your fear of death that you would sooner bend your knee to demons? You are a naive child who speaks of things he does not understand. Only now am I made truly human. How does selling your soul to demons make you human? I stand above all other men now. I have transcended death itself. No longer must I bow my head in coy attempts to curry favor with you high-born nobles. I've bought my freedom. I am a human at last, no longer something less. You think freedom a thing bought and sold? What value of freedom you have not earned? A man who's lost his pride can never be free. You surrendered your freedom the moment you bowed your head to someone undeserving. Freedom and equality cannot be bartered. They are rights earned with sweat and toil and blood. Freedom is no raiment of Lucavi weave. They tell you you wear cloth of gold, but in truth you stand more naked as before. Damn, Ramza, go off.
A little boy is all grown up and speaking praxis.
That's a cool effect. Haven't used that one very much. It's time to get blown up by a robot.
Robot.
Rip. Die a second time.
Oh.
How can I die? I thought I had transcended. The stones resonate. We draw near. Man, stone cold.
Yep. Ba 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 ba.
Let's go, Ramza.
Let's go, Ramza. Burr, burr.
Let's go, Construct 8. Ba, 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 ba.
I definitely need to stop buying comics.
Uh-huh.
And then Amazon's like, hey, a bunch of the stuff on your wish list is buy 3 for the price of 2.
Oh, shit.
Uh-huh,
Amazon Canada never does deals like that.
And I'm just like clicking on things going, is this part of this? And then it's like, it is. And I'm like, fuck.
Oh, this map is sick.
Yeah, this has some... reminds me a little bit of the end of Bravely Default.
Yeah, it's a boat, isn't it?
Yeah. I do not understand. Why does Virgo not awaken? The spirit of the High Seraph lingers in this place. I am sure. What could be amiss? Mayhap you are not the vessel of Saint Ajora after all. No. No, it cannot be that. Surely it is the children who are wrong. Virgo stirred at your presence. You must be the one. They have come. What if it actually started in Ram's presence and we got Lucavi on Lucavi as the final battle?
That'd be cool. It is over, It is over, Fulmarv. You will not rouse Virgo. End this. Release my sister.
It is. It's over, Fulmover. Of course. It is but a matter of blood. You see, do you not? She wants for blood. The angel of blood must slake her thirst ere she rise again. The land has drunk deep the blood in the Chiliad since Saint Ajora's death, yet still she covets more. So be it. Once more to the world of light, there to steep the earth in blood, sweet rain.
Should have said the word Chiliad. I believe I learned it from Book of the New Sun.
I think this is the first time I've heard it. I'm very proud of myself for not stopping.
Yeah. I believe it's like a proto version of millennia. I think it means 1,000 years.
I thought the Chiliad was just the tale of a really, cool journey where nothing bad happens.
Alright, that's a pretty good pun.
Worry not. You will not live to see the storm. Good line!
Yep.
Let me just whip this out.
Let me just pull this from my cleavage. That is what he just did.
Bronzo,
What's
you
he
would
gonna
never
look like?
think.
Oh, he's a big lion man!
Oh, this guy's gonna suplex us. Angel of blood, in all things you I serve. Speaking of... Hey, Wyatt, speaking of fucking, Elden Ring...
Uh-huh.
We fought this boss.
Uh-huh.
No wine more deep. No searing coal more hot than this. The crimson blood for you I spill. It's great.
That's a tiger, not a lion.
He's got a mane. Oh, wait, I see what you're saying.
What a good design.
Yeah, I also am just like, this
Is he doing Yu Yu Hakusho, finger gun?
Isn't that like the Kamehameha?
Yes, it might be more of a Kamehameha.
Yeah, because he's not grabbing the wrist.
Yeah, I see it now.
Okay, imagine a turn passes and he just went from the different parts of the Kamehameha.
That would be pretty sick.
I would just be like, oh, we're doomed. We're doomed.
450 damage. Well, Stadio, you need to survive because you're the only person that can heal people. This guy's got surprisingly low defense. Meltdown. Yo! Okay. Okay.
Massadio's up. He can bring people back.
Yo. Wow.
But we don't want to be Groot. That's what we have learned. Hey, and also, that was magic, so our boy's unaffected.
Yep.
Oh, jeez. Brings it around the side. His magic's gonna do better.
Yeah. 468.
It's probably gonna be Divine Ruination.
It's probably, but I just want to check. Check now, and then I know which one. Yeah.
And on the bright side, Robot's close enough that he can do his melee moves. Get the fuck out of there, Masadia. Throw the Phoenix down, then run.
Oh, good call.
He might immediately drop Ramza,
but it's worth doing.
It stops Ramza's clock for a minute at least. Yeah, just get the fuck out of there.
Alma, I'm coming. Wake, cast off this sleep.
She will not waken to your vile speech.
What have you done to her?
Her will intact. Our plans would come to naught. When she next wakes, her sacred task made clear. Unto this world, our brethren must she call. I am her brethren.
Oh, Ramza gets to move before...
Yeah, get the fuck behind him. Oh, thank you, Jesus. You had the blood sword back, right?
Yep. Get that
Okay,
that healing. Oh, did I get him?
Yeah! Fuck yeah. Okay, that Ramza teleporting behind him to stab him is great.
Yep.
My lord and master, still you do not wake. I saw the camera pan over and I just went, no.
Where am I? Alma! Ramza? Is it truly you?
Too far we've come to taste now of defeat. Angel of blood, that you should rise. My life I gladly give.
Whoa.
Bleh. Blood for the blood god!
Skulls for the skull throne.
It's very fun to me that Virgo is the most fucked up one.
I am come once more. Alma, no! Uh-oh. I like that she's doing a weird, like, zombie, like, floppy limb pose.
Was it game? Was it?
Yeah, was it? Ragnarok!
We're just gonna shove this into our boy's hand real quick.
Uh-huh. Minus R6 minus...
So press select, or... Again. Okay, so it gives you shell automatically while it's equipped.
God.
That's the thing with knight swords, is that they have magic they constantly do.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah, it's like, we'll take the hit for magic defense constantly.
Oh, we forgot to...
that would help.
I didn't get reminded that that Ramza's armor.
Yeah, probably could have.
There's blood sword. Should I just take Ragnarok and save the queen?
Might as well.
Hold on, let me take who has Power Guard? Does no one have Power Guard?
Blackguard might be better. On our monk.
Yeah, okay. No.
Oh, there's one free.
Okay. No.
What are buttons?
Listen, I'm never gonna figure out this game's UI.
Yeah, 19
Alright,
attack is good.
final battle, let's go. Who should we take? should we bring Bramius with us in our final battle?
You know, that feels apt.
Stupid. I shouldn't have done that, but it's kind of funny. Airship graveyard. Oh. The implications here are wild.
Bromios. Wherefore art thou, Bromios?
I want to read the lore Bible for this game. Maybe Ajora will info dump a little bit. What is this? What happens to me? Ramza, please, help me. Alma! Ramza, no, you cannot, you must not, no! What the hell did you do, Saint Ajora? Oh, what? Alma, are you alright? I will be. But Ajora, you must kill her quickly. To thwart my coming, you would dare essay? No, it shall not be. Loyal minions, heed call to me. What is happening? How did Alma do that? But that's her body. Again, it's extremely funny that they're doing the Gynix arms cross pose. I suffer spite from neither lord nor serf. Alright. That's a blood angel, alright.
Nice.
That's, big, Lucifer Devilman energy. No?
I don't know.
Oh, have you not seen Devilman?
I started watching it. I did not finish it.
Oh. Okay, fair enough. It's Ultima. Your defiance reaps you not but death's embrace. Okay, well, this definitely feels like the end.
Earlier at the start of this, Wyatt, I don't know if I am emotionally ready to finish this tonight.
I've sobered up a little. I'm here for it. Let's go. Uh-huh!
Wow, Alma really did just pull a Saoirse, didn't she?
She did. How did she do that?
Moment of truth.
Yeah,
wait, no.
What?
He has Steel Evil. Those are demons.
Oh, they're demons. Whoops, my bad.
Yeah. He can one-hit KO them.
Well, I'll do that. Fine.
Bromios!
No, Bramius!
That is such a slick animation.
That was very cool.
Also, gotta have the G-string on the final boss.
Yeah, I was looking at that, being like, do we really, have to do that?
You were.
Oh my god, Robs. This track is good.
Pulverize! Pulverize the angel!
Hold on. I'm fairly
I think
sure
she's just got
Pulverize
defense.
but yeah. Alright, it's Pulverize time. That something is my drill! Damn, Alma was grinding off screen. Wait, really? Impossible. This end to meet. I see it now too late, in you his blood, my vanquisher in times long past. But not so soon shall I accept defeat. Okay, I guess not the final battle.
Not even her final form.
Yeah, is she form changing, or are we... Okay. Oh! That's what I'm talking about!
That sprite is massive.
Your soul itself shall not escape my wrath.
We're fucks.
I truly have no idea what's happening.
It's a JRPG. So Wyatt, what are your feelings on the director of 16 just putting their whole foot in their mouth?
Okay, yeah, I knew I part of me was avoiding talking about this. Because I've already had this conversation a bunch of times before. It's deeply disappointing, but kind of unsurprising, particularly coming from, like, that dev team. Final Fantasy XIV is a beloved game, and I think it's very good, but it has its problems, and I was not surprised at all to see the old, like, right-wing fantasy talking points come out in regards to the extremely, like, boring and annoying answer as to why there's no, like, people of color in that game, as to why everyone's white. I truly don't get it, particularly because the game isn't being made by white people. It's very weird.
I mean, part of me is just like, the fucked up thing is it's just white people is fucked up. Like, how history is supposed to look so much so that other people think, oh, that's what history was, right?
There's brown people in Game of Thrones, and I know Game of Thrones is one of their biggest, like, reference points. It's very weird. Like, anytime, okay, for people who don't know, I just take a break from the final boss fight of this game. For people who don't know, Yoshi P, the Final Fantasy XIV guy, the like, I say jokingly, the GOAT. I mean, that he's done lots of good work, but also, yeah, basically, when asked if there were going to be black people in Final Fantasy 16, which is to say, asked why aren't there any black people in any of the trailers, he was like, well, unlike FF14, a game that spans the globe, this game takes place in a very specific, like, place inspired by European, like, medieval history, and so we wanted to keep a certain degree of historical accuracy, blah 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 blah, right-wing dog whistle, right-wing dog whistle, which I don't know if he's intentionally replicating, but spoilers, there were black people in medieval Europe. Spoilers, there was a fairly small ocean between northern Africa and Europe. So, spoilers, Spain was ruled by the Moors for quite a while.
More ruled Spain? See, that joke works because more spin on this.
Yeah, it's extremely dumb. It's a very stupid thing to say. That's my take. You might as well just say, oh, we didn't wanna.
Honestly, it's right up there with the,
Are you gonna talk about the female soldiers, female character models thing?
Yeah, Ubisoft being... It would be so much work to make female models.
Just say we didn't wanna. I'd rather you say that. I'd rather you like, you're already putting your whole ass out. Just, you know, stop saying my ass isn't out when it obviously is. We can see your ass.
No, I'm wearing a special clothes made for the Emperor. You can't see my ass. The Emperor's New Ass, my favorite film.
That was a big teleport.
It really feels like Delita should be here.
It does. Where'd Delita go? I'm not enjoying this, but this truly is like a classic Final Fantasy. We don't really know how to end this game, and so we're just gonna go completely off the rails type situation.
Like, this ties in with the stuff brought in with Alma, but also, like, we had that sequence where, our girl met up with the princess and Delita, and it was just like, oh, I guess that's wrapping up the storyline until the epilogue.
Yeah. It's unfortunate because that's all the political machination, like low scale stuff is the stuff that I care most about. And like I like the demon conspiracy stuff. It's cool.
But I like them more as like a faction working within things.
I wish they tied them together a little bit more.
Like, okay, a really easy thing is, what if when the stone reacted, the princess had been there, so they didn't know if it was Alma or the princess? So that, like, ties Delita's faction back in for this final. I say, workshopping a game that's been finished for years.
Hey, thank you.
My sister had to come in and tell Grayson that his ear is backwards. It's
yeah,
inside out.
My sister just cast re-raise on me.
Oh, my sister didn't do that.
Well, Alma just blocked that God Angel's attack. Alma, where you been getting your gains, hun?
Alma really showing up with the hey Sepra, let me re-raise.
Like, we're biological siblings. It's Daisadarg and, I can never remember the other one's name.
Yes, I was making the Pornhub joke, Wyatt.
Right, okay.
Wyatt, lower your expectations of me.
Oh no, Sid can't attack this turn. Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh no, my God of War. Speaking of which, that game sounds good. I hope it comes out on PC. But not buying a PS5.
I'll get on PS4.
Oh, well...
It apparently... I read a thing, because I also don't have a PS5, they're like... It runs just fine on PS4, it looks great, your PS4 will sound like a jet engine taking off. It will make noises you did not know that your PlayStation 4 could make.
I'll think about it. Didn't the first one come out on PC though?
I think it came out recently on PC.
Yeah. I'll probably just wait and play it when it comes out on PC. I'm not in a hurry, but I'll play it eventually, because it sounds good. I'm in no hurry to dive into a 50-hour AAA video game.
I did just see somebody fucking,
Oh, jeez. Oh, no!
Romeo! I saw someone online complaining about how God of War has been destroyed by the Marvelification of things, and it's no longer the mature, gritty thing it used to be.
Do y'all remember what that game was like?
No, that's the thing they do, and they wish it was still like that. Okay. They want to be throwing women into
cogs,
ripping off people's heads.
I mean, you do that in the new one also.
Uh-huh. Literally one of your party members is a dismembered head.
Well, yeah, but you didn't do that to him. That happened to him.
No, you do that to him.
Mimir?
In the first game. Yeah, you rip his head off. He is attached to that tree.
Oh, well, yes, but his head, but his head, it's not part of the tree. His head got cut off long ago by Odin, I'm pretty sure.
No. His whole, if I remember correctly, you go up there and he is like trapped in the tree and you cut his head off. You have Atreus look away and the camera looks away.
Is that what happened?
Yeah. Here, I have the picture of him in the tree.
Because someone cuts, because in the lore, his head gets cut off and Odin carries his head around and he like tells him stuff. Who cut his head off?
Kratos.
Right, but okay. Who cut? I thought it was Odin. Who cut Mimir's head off?
Did you ever think maybe Kratos is Odin?
He was beheaded by the Vanir during the Aesir Vanir War. Yeah, I guess Kratos cuts his head off. Wild. Anyway, let's finish this game.
I mean, yeah. But like they changed things because Mimir is also Pan, I believe, if I'm remembering.
Right.
Okay, cover your mouth.
But more power.
You needed to go to Sid's gym, honey.
Or Alma's gym. This seems bad for the rest of us. How are we gonna get out of here? Oh no, the whole thing exploded.
Oh, now we know why our side of the story was never told.
Yeah, it ripped all of us.
Here's the thing. I'm the kind of person that would be fine with an ending where we all died. The story was not set up in that way.
Uh-huh. Well, also, it would have to just stop. Like, a story where everyone dies, there's some kind of, like, pathos at the end, they have a conversation, something occurs. That was just, the ground exploded and the camera zoomed out, and if it hit credits at that point, it would just be bad storytelling no matter what.
No, I just mean, like, I would be fine if we all died there, but you would have had to have, like, the, like, suicide mission conversation before.
Yes, you would set it up. Blessings of the Great Father descend and guide your body's return to the earth. May the grace of Saint Adora lead Alma's soul to the eternal shores of paradise. There shall she find peace. Faram. Look at that guy's mustache.
Look at those guys' mustache. I really like this guy's face. It's good. She was so young.
For all the children of the house to be taken at once, the gods are cruel.
Good thing our boy killed them all. And the youngest son, Ramza, denied even a burial. Such tragedy.
For 3 centuries, Asbale have stood, but no more.
Luckily, Wyatt and Mitch got one last chance for silly voices.
Ramza, Alma. Oh wait, sorry, you were this guy.
Yeah, you're girl with cool cape.
Yeah. I switched them.
Ramza, Alma, forgive me. I am late in paying my respects. I would have come sooner, were not so many eyes upon me. Again, I would play like a side story or sequel with these two.
I know, I'm so surprised we didn't get more of them.
Delita and Novelia are wed now. A common-born youth restores peace to the realm, and now together with the princess he forges a new kingdom. A tale of heroism not like to be soon forgotten. I believe Delita may be just the man you said, pure of heart, in the end. When Valmatra revealed herself for an agent of Milan, he made her disappear as though he'd killed her, then let her run. I think he must have caught a glimpse of himself in her, a tool manipulated by Lord Falmarv. Point. My father, did he die bravely? Oh god, because we brought Sid with?
Yep.
I'll visit you again. Be at peace. Are you truly dead? I still cannot believe you are gone after so much.
Hi.
So, could it be? I love the idea that I love the idea that that's just a ghost. Ramza, Alma, wait!
What?
They're alive. They're both of them alive. Thank you, Ramza. Part of me loves the idea of that being like a... Did that actually happen? Ramza and his sister were not seen again. Oran Durai was left to ponder the mark they had left on history's page. I know not what brings men joy, of what drives them to great deeds, of what legacies they hope to leave. I know less yet. But I do know this. The true hero of this tale was the man forgotten. Thunder God Sid. Oran would spend the next half-decade assembling an account of all which he had borne witness. His work complete, Oran presented the account to the Durai papers before the Clemencian Council, then convened for the selection of the new High Confessor. However, the church, fearing above all else the revelation of the truth, sees Oran as a heretic and burnt him at the stake!
Well, rip.
The pen that inked them forever still, the papers then lay hidden for long centuries, forgotten even by the church that had concealed them. But I found the truth, and so lay it bare for all to see, that his deeds might guide generations yet to come, that his name might receive the honor it is due. Oh, Durai, he's his descendant. Okay, Oren dying there got me, but
yeah.
I love the part of like Eraslam like is his heir and was you know, like the one to reclaim the honor and destiny there.
Yeah.
But still.
Okay. That was a good game. I'm so surprised that we did not get any more Delita.
Yeah. Like, the first part of the game built up so much this, our, like, fantasy rivalry that I felt like the end of the game either has to be these two fighting or these two fighting side by side.
And we got that. Like, that did happen. But it felt like it was building... It felt like it wasn't the end of that. Like, at the end... Like, when it happened, I was not assuming that, oh, that's the last time that we're gonna see these two characters together.
I'm sorry, what?
What? What?
Okay, I went on to Wikipedia to check the... Was this changed? Okay, in the epilogue, Delita marries Ovelia and becomes the king of Evil Ace. He fails to find true satisfaction as even Ovelia distrusts him, leading her to stab Delita. What? Ovelia is stabbed by Delita in return, with her fate left ambiguous in the game.
Oh, hold
Delita
on.
Then...
Are we gonna get that as a post-credit scene, maybe? I guess keep going.
Delita then cries out to Ramza, asking what Ramza gained in return for his actions compared to Delita, Oren attempts to reveal the church's evil plot with the Jirai report,
Yeah.
but his papers are confiscated and he's burned at the stake for heresy.
Where we get that deleted Ophelia scene?
Yeah, that's like the Shakespearean tragedy we need at the end of this.
Did they retcon that from the War? It'd be wild if they retcon that out of the War of the Lions version. I don't know why my game just stopped having volume.
Did you click out of it?
No. It just stopped.
I would. Hey, Wyatt, just press the turbo button for going through the
Yeah.
credits. Okay.
Okay, hold on.
This is as an after credits scene. This is wild. Then.
Yeah, okay. Well, I mean, sadly, this just got spoiled for us, I guess, but...
I thought I might find you here. Everyone else has been looking for you. Today's your birthday, it's not. I brought you. Ophelia.
Oh my god.
How could you? You used them, and all the others. And someday you'll cast me aside, just as you did him. What the fuck?
Oh my god.
Did you get your end in all of this, Ramza? I got this. Jesus fucking Christ.
Oh my god.
The end!
Delita, buddy.
God.
I mean, that works for me thematically in terms of what this is trying to say about, like, power and Ramza being forgotten by history, but getting to, like, live comfortably for the rest of his life.
Also, okay, here's the thing. For me, it's Ovelia finding out because those papers get written. That's like because she freaks out because like you used all of them. She finds out about that.
Oh.
So the thing for me is just like I think this would have worked really well chronologically with like a little bit more time of just like we get Jirai, me seeing them writing these papers. Then we get like
give us a longer epilogue.
Give us like maybe like Delita is trying to hide this and he's conferring with the church and is like, yes, I suppose he must be burned at the stake as a heretic. Like trying to hide this in the end kind of thing, or like agreeing to it as the king. Like, I don't know. How does Delita feel in all of this?
I want the Delita story.
Delita, because
let me play through Delita's route.
Ophelia just fucking stabbed him as he's bringing her flowers for her birthday.
Uh-huh.
It's so abrupt. Like, we knew it was about to happen. I just saw that. And we were still just completely knocked off our fucking feet. I looked up the tactics ending, and somebody in like GameFAQs fucking forums. The ending, what the fuck? Everyone dies?
I mean, it's good. I like it.
Is there like an alternate ending I could do? No, sorry.
Well, that was Final Fantasy Tactics War of the Lions. The Zodiac Brave story. I wish we'd gotten more of... It's so weird, because part of me wants to have gotten either more or less of the Lukavity. Because I still don't feel like we really got what their whole deal was.
Again, this game is crying out for like a side story. A Final Fantasy Tactics guide. But hey, look, there's 2 more Final Fantasy Tactics. Maybe those will fill in the details.
Yeah, a good but flawed game, IMO. I mean, the way we played it also was fairly spread out in time, but I don't think, like, I remember most of, like, the big moments pretty well. Like, all the political stuff, like, I see why people remember this game so fondly in terms of, like, there's nothing else like it. Like, maybe the closest thing, I can think of that's like Final Fantasy is Final Fantasy IV. There's some amount of like you know, the machinations of kings and like betrayal and stuff like that in that game.
Yeah,
in a way that feels more... Go on.
The opening of that game and the package and the bomb, like the first time that happens, if you were able to go in blind, is very good. Yeah, this game is very good. I enjoyed the story. It definitely... The thing that sucks is, like, it definitely suffers in, like, a lot of ways from, like, age design and stuff. Like, we hit a point and we're not challenged.
The thing is, it's a Dungeons and Dragons game. The bit that was the hardest was the beginning. And then it felt kind of normal, and then by the end, we were just... nothing could stop us.
Nothing could stop
us. That's the exact power curve of Dungeons and Dragons.
So Final Fantasy is successful in the end.
Yeah, I mean, I guess that's the exact power curve of a lot of Final Fantasy games, too. But a lot of Final Fantasy games have fairly difficult final boss fights, still.
Yeah.
We just annihilated that final boss. I was so surprised at how quickly she died.
Hey, Wyatt. Let's do this together, buddy. We gotta add to our list of completed games for 2022.
Pulling out my diary.
Pulling up my Google Doc.
Yeah, all in all, I'm super glad I played this. Like... The stuff I was to go a little bit more, like, yeah, Final Fantasy IV has some stuff like this, but I can absolutely see particularly people playing it at the time of being like, wow, there are no other Final Fantasy games like this. There aren't really any, like, many other JRPGs like this in terms of, like, you know, episode 1 of this Let's Play is called Historical Materialism in my Final Fantasy. Like... The geopolitics of this world are probably the most fleshed out of like any Final Fantasy game except for maybe FF14, and even FF14 does not does not focus its lens as much on the sort of like the back rooms, like sneaky cloaked conversations between like rulers and like conspiratorial political machinations, and like the fact that it's like a 3-way faction fight over the fate of this country and over who rules it, and there's like queen and her son is sick, and like that's something that sets everything off. Like all that, mwah, A+, excellent.
I could see. The funny thing to me is that the thing you're describing wanting is the thing that they've been trying to sell 16 as.
Yeah, and I'm very curious about 16, despite my annoyance at the comments made about it recently.
Yeah, because the idea of, okay, we're gonna have medieval factions fighting, and summons are WMDs.
Yeah.
Is really interesting.
Maybe I'll get the thing I want of like the Lucavi being more involved in the like political machination plot.
Yeah, because also look, not to be WoW Cool Robot. Anytime I get a cutscene of an army fighting an Eidolon, one of the summons, it's always great. And then when you have two Eidolons fighting, like, I don't know how if you see. This is a big part of 9. There are two cutscenes in particular where Bahamut gets to come out and play.
Sick.
And it's the best.
I'm really excited to play 9.
Yeah. Yeah. No, Tactics. I think the funny thing is, like, I think this is one of those endings I need to sleep on. Because it's like, again, I'm not like, I'm fine with the ending. I think it could have been done better. I was kind of joking about, like, oh, I'm fine if they all died, but obviously that's
and then
not
they
what
all
they're
died.
going for. And, like, then they had, like, the little cutscene playing over it, and we see them riding away on their chocobos, and I'm like, I don't accept that. I don't think those two are still alive. I think that those two are dead.
Yeah, I mean, it's ambiguous on purpose. I mean, it's extremely, like... The thing is if Sid is also dead, if none of those other characters made it out, then why are Ramza... Why just those two? Like, if Aran never saw his dad again, like... That definitely makes me lean toward, like, oh, everyone died.
God, my list of games finished this year is sad.
Yeah, mine probably is too.
Okay, people can judge me at home. Here's what I finished this year: Inscription, Jedi Fallen Order, Elden Ring, We Know the Devil, Tunic, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles: Shredder's Revenge, Citizen Sleeper, World Flipper Act 1, which I count because that was a long time in World Flipper. Unsighted, really good time. Really glad that I went back to that. A Short Hike, Shovel Knight Dig, got the true ending in that, and Tactics.
Honestly, that's not... I don't think that's bad at all.
You want to hear... Hey, Wyatt, you want to hear something ridiculous, though?
Uh-huh.
Want to hear my list of shows I finished?
Hold on. This is my list of games. I think it's smaller than yours. Cyber Shadow. That game is fun. Oh my god. Where's the second one? I just saw it. Sorry, this is great radio. Cyber Shadow, Norco, Elden Ring, Deathloop, Citizen Sleeper, Death's Door, Iron Lung, which was half an hour, but it counts. Neo, The World Ends With You. I forgot I finished that this year. Katamari Damacy, Pikuniku, Ori and the Will of the Wisps, Far Changing Tides. And then I think Final Fantasy Tactics, yeah. Far Changing Tides is the last game I finished. Give me your shows, and then I guess we're done here. I don't know. I feel like I've said most of my thoughts. I mean, we're gonna, I don't know. We could talk more about this if we do another Let's Play, and people like want to go listen to part 1 and hear our like final wrap up thoughts on this game or something. I don't know.
Yeah. Here's the thing: if we play more things, I'm sure we'll get around eventually. We'll be talking and be like, "Yeah, so how do we feel about tactics?"
Yeah, we could talk about Final Fantasy Tactics at any time. If you want to hear us talk about Final Fantasy Tactics, you better watch everything else we do.
Okay, here's where I've gone through. If I do not specify a season, that means that I watched the entirety. Arcane, Sword Art Online, Gun Gale Online, Yellow Jackets,
Wait,
Archive
why
81.
did you watch Gun Gale online?
I heard that was a good one.
Did you like
Mother's
it?
Basement recommended it. It was fine. The other thing is like it's like 6 or 8 episodes. I don't. It was fine. Is the main thing. It's like you know.
Is
It's like
that the one with the pink girl?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, here's the thing. Really like the main character of being like this really tall girl who feels like she doesn't fit in and wants to like have a little cute avatar and run around. Totally get that as somebody who doesn't feel like I fit in a world. But I immediately doing the Sword Art thing of like, and then I jump into a game which randomizes an avatar for you. You don't get to pick what you look like. But Kirito always looks like Kirito, and I'm pulling out my hair.
He looks kind of like a girl in that one.
Yeah.
He got
Yellow
the rare
Jackets. Yellow Jackets fucking rules. Archive 81. Demon Slayer Entertainment District, Ranking of Kings, Star Trek Discovery Season 4, Tokyo Revengers, Severance, Russian Doll Season 2, Minx, Hacks Season 1, Ascendance of a Bookworm Season 1, I'm not going to watch any more of Ascendance, Blue Period, Umbrella Academy Season 3, Stranger Things Season 4, Spy Family, Moon Knight, Kenobi, Owl House Season 2, Strange New Worlds, For All Mankind, Seasons 1 through 3, Cyberpunk Edgerunners, Kevin Can Fuck Himself, Better Call Saul, all of it. She-Hulk, Rings of Power.
Wait, what? Wait, you didn't tell me that you shotgunned all of Better Call Saul?
Oh, yeah. Rings of Power, The Midnight Club, The Bear, Justified, all of it. Cabinet of Curiosities.
I knew you were watching Justified. I didn't know you also somehow snuck in all of Better Call Saul in there.
That was pretty much what I did while I was, dog sitting.
Wow. What was that experience like? I gotta ask before we wrap up here.
Good. Here's the funny thing. I watched a lot of Breaking Bad and, like, jumped off of it. I don't think I'm ever going back to Breaking Bad. But here's the thing. Really good acting in those shows. And everyone I know online was talking about, like, Better Call Saul and how good the ending was. And so I, shotgunned that show. It was a good time.
Wow. Impressive.
And you know, now I'm watching... I need to finish Dark before the end of this year. And I'm watching G-Witch, Chainsaw Man, and Mob Psycho. Gwitch.
Well.
Yeah.
Sorry.
No, next year I also need to keep track. Because the other funny thing is, like, sometimes I'll be like, man, I haven't done new things, and I'm like, I should also just keep track of things I reread. Because, like, I reread this week, I reread all of Gotham Central and 52. That's like 98 issues of comics. Because that's the main thing. I just inhale comics. I do not, like, haven't kept track of the comics I read. Because I just don't. I don't go like, here are the issues I read. Here are the series I've been keeping up with. Because I just inhale them.
For you, it's like swimming. It's like a fish in water. It's like comics. That's just me.
Yeah. And then I force my friends to listen about, hey guys, guess who's gay now? Guess who's in a polyamorous relationship? Hey guys, look how hot Superman is in this cover. Look at how big they made Superman's titties.
Well, I think on that, it's time to bring this all to a wrap. Man, we finished Final Fantasy Tactics. Thank you, everyone, for who watched us do this.
A thing I've been meaning to do since the PlayStation was the console that was out.
Yeah. I hope you're not too annoyed by the slapdash way with which we finished this game, but you know, I feel like the ending of this game is maybe a little bit slapdash. Maybe just a little bit. No, I mean, I deeply enjoyed my experience playing it. It's like almost every Final Fantasy game has a kind of like, huh? Ending, so I'm used to that.
Speaking of 9.
Yeah, speaking of 9.
Okay, here's the thing. 9's ending, like, final battle, bullshit. Great epilogue.
Mm-hmm.
Like, epilogue lands it.
This is a pretty good epilogue, too, in a way that it made me go, excuse me?
Burned at the stake?
Burned at the stake? Stabbed by his wife?
Yeah, and I was going, okay, he just punched her. Maybe she's, oh, that's a dagger.
No, that's a knife. She's dead. He killed her. And that's the bit that I think elevates that to be, like, really good, is he just did, like, cause...
Wyatt.
Yeah.
Alma did cast re-raise on her and
She did.
Okay, cut. That's it. We solved it.